Got vision and destiny. Add elemental, that's chemistry. All those heroes, that's infinity. It's endgame. Yugi peoples, welcome to the commentary here once again. This is a little feature match of me going against Mikanko, the ram myself into your monsters OTK deck. And yeah, this is actually kind of just like a replay. We played against each other in a 3v3 in the final round, and you know, Tom ended up getting called. It ended in the draw, and his team actually made the top 4 cut and ours didn't. So you know, it was heartbreaking, especially in a game that I could have won. I chose not to play around Droll because he had been playing like Lava Golem and Kaijus and stuff, so I didn't think he was playing Handtraps, and yeah, it cost me the game. So this one right here, we're gonna start off with Stratos, go into our Vision Hero combo. And yeah, y'all know this, you know what the combo does, but basically it's our end on Dark Law, DPE, Shining Neo Swingman combo. And yeah, I tried out a different camera angle. Y'all let me know what y'all think, if this camera angle is like pretty good, because you can actually see my hand that I started off with. And yeah, it was just like a really good hand, and it just gets even better as the turn continues to go on. We actually opened up with double poly, which kind of wasn't the best thing, but like right here I do end up making a play mistake. I should not have linked those two off. I should have went ahead and definitely did the plasma play, but I was scared that maybe there was a possibility that he was playing Nib, so I just didn't want to, you know, throw my DPE effect away. But definitely should have just did it anyway, because like later on it's going to force me to have to use my denier effect, which I really don't want to do. So yeah, unfortunate there. But you're gonna see the Infernal Rage into the add Vanilla Neos, and we also had the Liquid Soldier, so we're gonna get the draw 2, discard 1 here. We're gonna discard that denier. Y'all know, like when I'm trying to play around Droll and I'm not playing Crossout, which, you know, this build is without Crossout, but usually I always play Crossout. Love Crossout. You know, I think y'all saw in the last video I even crossed out Book of Moon. Like, I love that card so much. But this build I tried, you know, with really strong going second cards, going the cards that work good going first and second without Crossout in it. So yeah, continuing on with my turn here, there goes the Wonder Driver play into the banished Vanilla Neos and Flame Wingman to go ahead and make up my wake up. And then right here is where I was actually like forced to activate my denier effect, which I probably could have kept the one that I actually drew in hand, because I'm playing 3 deniers in this build. And we're going to go ahead and poly there, go ahead and make our DPE. And we're going to set all these cards, and which even right here I ended up making a play mistake, because I should not have set Book of Moon, because they all have targeting lack of targeting effects. But I thought that like they summon a monster and then equip an equip card, but no, it's like they play the equip card and the equip card equips the monster sort of type thing. So yeah, I wasn't able to target them with Book of Moon most of the time. Definitely should have set Book of Eclipse there. Yeah, one of those lack of knowledge plays right there. But standby phase, we special summon back out DPE, set the Miracle Fusion. We have 1,000,000 cards set to the board. He's gonna start off with Pot of Extravagance right there, and yeah, he drew that like almost every single game that we played against. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, so we got plenty of back row here. We got Dark Law, we got DPE. We're going to go ahead and Dark Law off the Pot of Extravagance because, you know, of that right there. Like, I didn't know if I would get another chance in order to activate or do it, because I didn't know if he would Kaiju. But we end up getting Lava Golem there, so we lose Dark Law, we lose DPE, but we still have plenty of back row to be able to, you know, stop him from just completely suiciding his monsters into whatever my field is. In this case, it happens to be Lava Golem. So he's going to add, you know, the who, I think it's like Hu Yi or something like that. It's the win-win, but it basically adds 1 and then he discards 1. And yeah, there goes the equip spell, and he activates another equip spell. And this is what I was talking about. So the equip spell equips the monster, and then they can't be targeted by card effects. And yeah, so that was the problem with the Book of Moon thing is like, yeah, so keep that in mind, you know, playing Book of Moon and things against this deck is like, yeah, they equip cards actually. And then the other one, I think it equips the monster. It activates in the graveyard and equips the monster from the graveyard. So it's not actually like they're summoning monsters and then equipping cards to them. It's like the other way around. So yeah, ended up, like I said, the Book of Moon instead of the Book Eclipse ended up being a big play mistake right there. I'm just like reading it, trying to find out what in the world is going on here as he starts activating. Oh, he gets to search for a trap card, and the trap card basically allows him to equip card from his deck to my monster. Yep. So continuing on here, I think that was a preparation of rights there to add another one of the ritual monsters to his hand. And good thing that effect is only once per turn. As we proceed to the battle phase, he's going to try to ram into my lava golem. Checking on what the card text and everything and stuff is one more time before I flip up my favorite contact, because I want to make sure that like I can destroy, that I can blow up his whole board. We're going to flip up the favorite contact. Of course, put back the Flame Wingman retrain, put back Vanilla Neos. We're going to bring out Shining Neos Wingman, not in the Wonder Driver zone because I already used Wonder Driver this turn. And we are going to be able to pop 3 monsters on the board. We'll pop the Equip Spell, pop the Lava Golem, pop the Hu Yi, and clear off his board. So, yeah. Shining Neos Wingman, very powerful card, but he also is able to activate the equip card from the grave, and like I said, it just equips a monster. So once again, I cannot target it, and you know we've already used the Shining Neos Fleeing Wingman to pop his board. DPE is not returning because of Lava Golem, but Book of Eclipse ends up being pretty clutch here. We're going to Book of Eclipse. It doesn't target. It's just going to flip everything face down. He's going to chain the trap card, but unfortunately, it's not going to do much because equip cards function pretty much like continuous spells. So in order for him to activate and resolve the effect of the equip spell, it would have to like stay equipped to him, but my Shining Neos Wingman is going to get flipped face down due to the Book of Eclipse, so it won't be able to resolve its effect to do anything. And pretty much here we have the Miracle Fusion already set to the board. We can just flip back up the Shining Neos Wingman because he hasn't changed battle positions normally this turn. We're going to activate the Miracle Fusion, banish the Liquid Soldier, and I thought I was bringing out Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, but I already have him. But anyway, we're going to banish the Dark Law. We're going to bring out, because I kept thinking I was about to do, Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, but we do 2 Elemental Heroes, which allows us to bring back out the Infernal Rage. We're going to be able to use his effect to grab our favorite contact from grave, just in case, there are any crazy shenanigans going on here. We go ahead and toss the Fusion Destiny, as there are no other Destiny heroes in my extra deck. We're going to activate Wonder Driver's effect to get back the polymerization. We're going to link those 2 off into Cross Crusader, use Cross Crusader's effect in order to bring back DPE, and we're going to proceed to battle phase here, where I will use DPE's effect to go ahead and pop my polymerization and pop his face down card so that we can attack for game and take game 1 pretty easily here. And yeah, we're going to summon Stratos also. I felt like since he didn't nib me the first time, I wasn't really worried about nib, but we're going to grab Plasma just in case he does still, have something crazy, because I'm not sure if they have like their own personal hand traps or the ability to summon things from the hand, or a graveyard effect, that will make them summon from grave or hand or anything like that. But yeah, we take that game. Y'all see he tried to nib me from from his side deck, I think. So yeah, we ended up taking game 1 right there, thanks to Shining, Neo Swingman, and Book of Eclipse. So right here, usually I speed through my side decking process, but I wanted to, talk about like a couple things here. Well, really just one thing is, analyzing and thinking about what your opponent's cards do. And like I said, after that game, I realized that this is where I first realized that, the equip cards are basically equipping the monster. It's not the monster equipping the equip cards. So since they can't be targeted, it's there. I should swap out everything that is. I should swap out everything that targets. So I think when I first started doing the side deck, I was just like, okay, let me put in Cosmic Cyclone so that I can hit the equip cards. But then you'll see me go through and take out the Book of Moons also, because I had left them in originally. And, just trying to find something that I felt was better. But we're going to take out the Book of Moons there, and then checking once again. And I just went ahead and decided, that also he wasn't playing like Handtraps. So I actually like end up siding out like a little bit more, because I wanted to side in like Droplet and everything, just basically cards that didn't target. So I sided out Book of Moon and Effect, and what is the other one? Book of Moon. I sided out Plasma. I think I sided out like the other increase, because he wasn't playing Handtraps and I didn't feel like I needed to draw the extra increase. But we also sided out Infinite Imperm. That's what it was. We sided out Impermanence. That way I could, not have any cards inside of my deck that target. And, that way we'll be able to activate most of the stuff that he has. But we did leave in the triple tactics challenge, because like I said, during the 3v3 we played against each other and he did Droll me. And, I figured I was probably going to end up getting Drolled here. But because we had the Book of Eclipse, I felt like, even if he did have Droll, it was going to be pretty solid. And then unfortunately with my hand, like even playing like 3 polys and such and everything, I don't think there was any way for me to, just like be able to play around the Droll. And yeah, because I needed the Ferris. I had the, what's his name, the Mally, but I did not have the polymerization to be able to do anything. So yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and activate Ferris effect anyway. That way, during his turn, in case he didn't have the lava golem and he just had a kaiju instead, I could still like, use increase and try to get an ad off of Vion sending Shadow Mist. And it's kind of actually like, well, actually I don't think in this instance it would work, because Spirit of Neos doesn't have the ability to completely end the battle phase. But as you can see right here, he uses the connector to bring out the dolphin, and it's not an on-summon effect. And because I have Droll in hand, I have to go ahead and flip up the Book of Eclipse here. Otherwise, he just makes me discard it with the dolphin. So we're going to go ahead and flip that down. And he's like, why would you do that? And, don't ask me. Oh, he had no response. So I'm going to go ahead and chain my increase there. And the reason why is just like, I just wanted to try to have like to go ahead and be able to get the increase effect again. But he's gonna kaiju me and then special summon his own kaiju, and that's all he's able to pretty much do for turn. I guess he needed that Assault play. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and Mally there. We're going to be able to link the increase, link the Mally to make our Cross Crusader. We're going to use Cross Crusader's effect, special summon back Mally. Then we're going to use Cross Crusader's effect to add Vion and, pretending to have Droll there again. I mean, if he had it the second time, there was just, nothing that I could do about that one, because I needed a monster and I needed a way to get to my polymerization, unfortunately, at this point. So yeah, but pretty much, as you know, he's not really playing any hand traps. Without Droll here, we're going to be able to, just completely win this game. Now we're going to send the Shadow Mist at the Liquid Soldier, and we got the vanilla OG Neos in hand. So it was about to be Infernal Rage into Sunrise, into your life points are gone. Appreciate everybody for staying a while to listen, and I will catch y'all on the next video. My wingman, he come through, he level up, he go cool, he's shining out and popping to over 9K. That's a breakthrough. Be on top now. Here's a look at all